Week 1 update on the compost. So it rained like crazy. The 2 days after I started the compost, I have stirred it up, so everything is a little bit more even. But you're starting to see where it's breaking down, I think. Everything looks kind of wet and icky for the most part because it was so wet, and because I turned it, there was a lot of, I should have taken a picture first. There's a lot of like dirt looking stuff starting to form, I guess. Just like little chunks of, looks like it's decomposing. So pretty excited. Day 10 of composting. So it was hot, and I think compost is supposed to be hot. It was hot at one point, but let me show you. Ignore the burger buns. Obviously, I just threw those in. They were for my chickens. They didn't eat much of it, but those will get turned in as a green version. But I've stirred it up, I guess on day 7. I've stirred it up twice now, and before the first time I stirred it up, it was hot. And I added more chicken poop yesterday, but today it's not hot. So I think what the issue is I have too much brown and not enough green. So I will be scooping up some horse manure out of Ace's field and adding that. So we'll see what that looks like. All right, so there it is. I added a wagon full of horse manure, some of it fresh, some of it kind of like smushed into the dirt. Hopefully that does the trick. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be, if I can remember, 2/3 brown, which would be like hay and dry stuff, cardboard, other stuff, and 1/3 green, which would be fresh vegetables, manure of different types. That's all I have put in there, so I don't know what else you can put in, but basically that. Brown would be shavings and hay. I think I already said that. And I put in like 5 or 6 wagon loads of hay and shavings that had manure mixed in. But it wasn't a great ratio. I think it was it was 80% not sugar, 80% shavings. So I've added chicken manure from my chicken coop, and I've added a wagon load of horse manure. And there was goat manure to begin with, but you know, little bitty pellets of goat manure. So day 10, I don't know if I'm supposed to see any process by now. Anyway, any progress, but here we go. Hey everyone! So we are officially 60 days into composting, and it doesn't really look like compost. I don't know what I did. Actually, I looked back at the lasagna method, and I rewatched a couple more videos, and then I realized that that's going to be a 6 to 8 month-ish process instead of the 30-day compost that I was hoping for. So I have been turning it. I think right now its issue is it's too dry. But it rained like 24 out of 29 days, it's a leap year, in February. So I haven't worried about watering it at all because it's been so wet. But I don't know, that's where we're at. And we'll just keep on composting. Hopefully our last day of frost, according to the Farmer's Almanac, is like April 8th. So that'll give it 2 more months to compost. Hopefully it'll be composty-ish by then. I have decided to make another bin. I haven't put anything in it yet, but I'm gonna do more wet stuff there. My current plan is horse manure, horse manure mixed with old hay that Ace ate outside, so it's really gross and like already super wet, decomposing, and mix it with more paper products. So I think paper and cardboard would decompose faster than hay and the shavings that I had in my first pile. I don't know, this is a new adventure for me and I'm excited to see how it goes. So that's where we're at now, and we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. If you have any suggestions to make it easier or to make it faster, let me know. I'd be happy to learn. So I turned it, and I don't know if you can see, but we've got some little earthworms. Quite a few, actually. So hopefully that's a good thing, but it's certainly a sign that our pile is not getting hot, because you also have a piece of cabbage, which I threw in there about 2 weeks ago, so I don't know. We'll just keep on chugging along. The inside definitely looks more decomposed than the outside, so that's where we're at. So after turning it, it does look more compost-y. Some of it's been breaking down. It's definitely wetter on the bottom than it was at the top, and you saw we found earthworms, so that means it's not hot, but the earthworms eat things and then they break it down. So I don't know. That's where we're at. We'll see. Thanks. Bye.